We made 11,688 rupees from just 500 rupees, which is almost 2,237% in growth in 1 year. You don't see this type of growth even in stocks in 1 year. It says that average annual return growth is 10% in stocks. Even big companies like Bajaj Auto made 142.2% return in FY 2024. Tata Motors made 136.67% return in FY 2024, which is way lesser than our strategy. You may wonder, how is this even possible? Now let's understand how we can make this type of returns starting with just 500 rupees. Let me explain. Invest just 500 rupees in the betting site just like we do in stocks for only once. And now, bet on every match of the tournament. Here are the top tips to be on the profit side always. 1. Never put all your money in a single bet. Just like, don't put all your eggs in one basket. 2. Believe in yourself. It's not over until it's over. 3. Don't panic. Ups and downs will be there in the match just like stock market. Now comes the actual process to be in the profit side and to make money. In 2023 100 League, we predicted 29 matches, out of which 23 were correct, so that's 79.31%. If we consider the average odds ratio for every match as 1.5 and we have a total amount of 500 rupees, divide this amount by 5. But why only 5? Because we never lost 5 matches in a row. By this trick, we never run out of money. So that's 100 rupees. This is the amount to make a bet on every match for the entire tournament. The best time to bet is after the completion of the first innings of the match. So, with 1.5 odds ratio and a stake of 100 rupees per match, we get 50% of our stake as additional. So that's 150 rupees in total. Additional profit is 50 rupees. We have won 23 matches, so we get 50 rupees as additional profit for 23 matches, and that is 1,150 rupees. But we have also lost 6 matches, so we lost 100 rupees for 6 times, which is 600 rupees in total. If we calculate the profits we made, that is additional profit minus lost matches. By this, we end up making 550 rupees, and we already have 500 rupees with us. In total, we end up making 1,050 rupees by the end of the tournament. From 500 rupees to 1,050 rupees, the growth percentage is 110%. We don't even see this type of percentage growth even in the stock market at times, in a small period of time, and that too investing just 500 rupees. By the same process, in 2023 CPL, the results were 23 out of 28 matches. We just lost 5 matches. Use the same trick as we said earlier. Now we have 1,050 rupees and divide it by 5, which is 210 rupees. This becomes the initial stake to be made for every match. Considering an odds ratio of 1.5, we get an additional profit of 105 rupees for 23 times, which is 2,415 rupees, and we lost 5 times, which is 1,050 rupees. By the calculation, we end up making 1,365 rupees as profit, and we also have 1,050 rupees initially. So in total, we made 2,415 rupees. Just like this, in 2023 SA20, the results were 25 out of 32 matches. We just lost 7 matches. Use the same trick as we said earlier. Now we have 2,415 rupees and divide it by 5, which is 483 rupees. This becomes the initial stake to be made for every match, considering an odds ratio of 1.5. We get an additional profit of 242 rupees for 25 times, which is 6,050 rupees, and we lost 7 times, which is 3,381 rupees. By the calculation, we end up making 2,669 rupees as profit, and we also have 2,415 rupees initially. So in total, we made 5,084 rupees. Now comes the big tournament, which is the 2024 Indian Premier League. We predicted 61 matches, out of which 45 matches we made it correct by using the same trick again, but now we have a total of 5,084 rupees and divide it by 5, which is 1,016 rupees. This becomes the initial stake to be made for every match, considering an odds ratio of 1.5. We get an additional profit of 508 rupees for 45 times, which is 22,860 rupees, and we lost 16 times, which is 16,256 rupees. By the calculation, we end up making 6,604 rupees as profit, and we also have 5,084 rupees initially. So in total, we made 11,688 rupees. So that's how we made 11,688 rupees starting with just 500 rupees, and we made a growth of 2,237% in 1 year. And we haven't faced any kind of addiction with this strategy. If we do this for 4 years, we end up making 20 to 25 lakhs with just 500 rupees. I'm on my way to make this. How many of you are with me? Let's meet here again after 4 years with achieving our goal.